Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for tuning in. Jarman International. I'm excited to be here today. A glorious day here. This is the last day of 2020. So we're excited to have our last podcast of the year, and so hopefully you are as well. So 2020, last day of the year. I want to, just share some thoughts here. If you see on the little description there, I have 2021, the year of. So first, I just want to say, I'm thankful for this year. I want to, just start off by saying that obviously it was, very challenging in a lot of ways for all of us. A lot of people lost loved ones. Just so many different ways we were hit, economically, some of us hit financially, loss of jobs, so students, our sons and daughters not being able to be in school on a regular. So it was just a lot of different, challenges throughout the year. And I mean, to be honest, I'm thankful to be here. I'm glad to be alive. I'm thankful to be here, as I'm sure you are too. It is a blessing, to be here. So, and if you're still here, if the blood is still pumping in your veins and your heart is still pumping, there's a purpose for you being here. There's a purpose for you being here. So, this coming year, okay, and let me say this at the end, I will allow for a few minutes Q&A time, question and answer time. If anyone has anything they want to ask me, feel free to do that. You can just type it in the comments, and I will respond to that. So during this time, you can be thinking of whatever question you might have, and we'll go from there. So 2021, the year of, drum roll please. All right, 2021, the year of exponential increase. Okay, the year of exponential increase, and that's, as I was praying about this year, and I always do that before, at the end of every year, I always pray about the upcoming year and, things, as I close out one year, one chapter, how do I enter the next? I think I shared on Monday how you exit one place will determine how you enter the next. So I always like to close out the year just in prayer and seeking the Lord, and just about some things as far as me individually, as far as family, and so forth. So the year of exponential increase. And that increase can involve finances. The increase can involve, you going from one degree to the next. The increase could be in certain relationships. Whatever it is for you, take that for you. And this was a word for me. However, I want to encourage you with this as we go into the year. I want to encourage you because, if I get something that's very encouraging, I always want to share with others. So now, here's the key though to the exponential increase. And exponential, everybody knows, exponential is not from here to here. Okay, exponential is here. So I'm expecting exponential increase in my life and in your life as a leader. Okay, so the key, though, to experiencing this in 2021, the key will be you tapping into and stirring up the gifts and the callings and the things that reside in you. Okay, let me give you an example here, an analogy to kind of depict what I'm thinking, where I'm tracking at. So sometimes when I get coffee, you guys see my little coffee mug here, cup, Coaches on it. This was a Christmas gift for me. Sometime, a while ago, I would get my coffee and I would, get cream and sugar in it, okay? Then I would taste it, I would go like this, and it wouldn't taste right, okay? So I'm thinking, man, they didn't put enough sugar in it, So I would go and dump some packs of sugar in it, and stay with me here, because I like to use analogies and short stories to kind of illustrate my points, okay? Sometimes God speaks to me that way. So, didn't taste right, okay? So I would get packs of sugar and dump it in, okay? Dump some sugar in. Then I would stir it up, and I would taste it, and it would be undrinkable. it would be too sweet at this point. So what I learned was, and what I figured out, was that there was enough sugar, okay, in my coffee. There was enough, however, it wasn't stirred up, okay? It wasn't stirred up properly, or it wasn't stirred up enough. So what I had to do, what I started to do was, if I ever got coffee, okay, and it was cream and sugar and it still didn't taste sweet enough, I would just stir it myself, okay? I would stir it myself, okay, and then it will be drinkable, okay? So how does this apply to what I'm saying? So the key for you this year, the key for you and me, okay, as leaders, is to tap into and stir the gifts and the callings that are already residing in us, okay? Some of us, the gifts and the callings and the desires are lying dormant. It's like the sugar in the bottom of my cup, okay? The sugar was there, all right, but it was lying dormant. It was useless, okay? So it couldn't benefit me because it was just at the bottom. So in the same way that I had to stir it, it's the same way that you need to stir the gifts. And the stirring represents a rekindling, okay? It's like being at a campfire, and I don't know if you had a campfire, and you had the embers, you had to ruffle them up, rekindle them, the hot coals, so that the fire would continue to blaze, and sometimes even higher or brighter, okay? But sometimes if you don't pay attention to it, or if you leave it alone, if you do that, there's a tendency for the fire to dwindle, okay? And then it takes you to go in, or myself, and rekindle the flames. So what am I saying? 2021, you need to rekindle the flames. Those flames represent your desires. Okay, some of us in 2020, because of the challenges, because of the onslaught of the mental anguish, because of the worry, because of the fear, a lot of us aborted or let go of what's inside of us, okay? The fear squeezed us, okay? And, due to the pressure, sometimes pressure causes us to retreat back up and not pursue. Okay, so if that's you in 2020, if you kind of let go of some things, if you stop pursuing, if you, because of fear and doubt and unbelief in yourself, if the challenges and the pressure, if it caused you to freeze up, okay? So what happened was, those gifts and the things that are inside of you, what you want to do and accomplish, those things are still there, okay? But they're lying dormant. And I have a saying that I like to say sometimes: if you don't use it, you'll lose it, okay? If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So I want to encourage you this year, okay, to stir it up. And what's an example of stirring up the gifts? Okay, one thing is, make sure you pray about it, okay? Pray about those things, your desires, your heart's desires. Another thing you can do as far as stirring up is, maybe you need to go further your education. Okay, maybe you took a certain amount of classes in 2020 and you stopped abruptly, okay? Maybe you need to pick that back up. Maybe it's a relationship that you started, or a relationship that that's a divine connection for you, that you need to pursue. This is all part of your exponential increase, okay? So a lot of times we're looking for things on the outside. We're waiting for something to happen to us or for us, or we're praying and asking God for more. We want more. But I found that a lot of times you have what you need, okay? It's just lying dormant. And you need to stir it up. Just like when I stir the sugar up from the bottom, okay? When I stir it up, it makes the coffee that much better. So that's the word for 2021 for you, for me. the year of exponential increase. Expect great things. You know, there are going to be challenges in 2021, okay? There are going to be things we're going to face. You know, we're going to face insurmountable, well, hopefully, you know, hopefully not, but there are going to be challenges. We're all going to face those personally, in our family, wherever. But we have to make sure we stay the course, okay? And if you sense that fear is trying to grip you from moving forward, okay, you need to overcome that fear. You need to change your mentality, okay? Overcome the fear and do what you've been afraid to do, okay? Do what you have been afraid to do. 2020 calls us to be afraid in certain ways, okay? 2021, let's say no more. We're going from surviving to thriving, okay? 2020, we were surviving, survival mode. Let's go from surviving to thriving. Let's go from surviving to conquering in 2021, okay? So that's the word I have for you going into the year. This is our last year. We're excited about all of our podcasts for this year. We're going into 2021, all guns are blazing, ready to rock. So at this time, what I'll do is I'll allow for some question and answer time. So if anyone has any questions you have to ask me, you can do it now, speak now, or forever hold your peace. You can type it in the comment section here, and I will do my best to answer any questions you might have. I'll give you a minute to think about some things. It could be related to anything, related to me, related to what we're doing, my vision, things of next year, relationships, relate to anything. So I just wanted to give some time today. We did this on Monday. Give some time for anybody who wanted to ask any questions. Feel free to make any comments too. You know, make some comments. Let me know how much our podcast has meant to you throughout the year, which we started in June, I think. I think our first podcast was in June. So we've only been at this for 6 months, short amount of time. But I believe the best is yet to come. 2020 is going to afford us so many more great opportunities and to reach more people and to impact more leaders. So if I don't have any questions, again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And as we close this year out, hope all of you have a great New Year. Stay safe. Hope you have a great New Year's Eve going into the year. And we will see you on the other side. Don't forget to go to YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. Show some support that way. Show some love. On Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget all of our social media platforms. Thank you again. And I'll see you on the other side.